Hey everyone, it's finally time to talk about some of the stuff that could potentially be happening in year 5 of Hogwarts Mystery. Yes, I know year 5 is still quite a way off, but some of this information is really exciting not to talk about. It's almost a crime. So let's talk about what is potentially coming to year 5 of Hogwarts Mystery. All of the following information will be taken from the Discord server, which I'll be linking in the description down below. There will be some minor spoilers here and there, nothing too game breaking, but there will be some major spoilers as well. But don't worry, I will be blurring out or not even talking about those major spoilers at all. But if there are minor spoilers, then just take note of that. Those I will be talking about for sure. Major spoilers, don't worry, not in this video. So first of all, let's look at the first thing we see over here, a possible Weird Sisters interaction. Yes, the Weird Sisters have been found in the game's code, which means we'll probably be seeing them very soon. When will we see them? I strongly believe that, as we know, there is going to be a ball, dance, event kind of thing going to be happening very soon. Most likely the Weird Sisters will be a feature of that event because the Weird Sisters are basically a Wizarding World band. So it makes sense for them to make an appearance in a ball or dance event.
Spin around like a crazy elf.
Next up, we have these characters that I have shown to you guys before, but before I had no information with regards to any of these, but we have some information about these right now. So from left to right, you can see those are the names of the characters that we will see very soon in Hogwarts Mystery. Further on, we have what looks like a chart for pets and what looks like a wide variety of pets coming to Hogwarts Mystery. As we all know right now, there's only one type of pet that we can choose, only one type of owl, one type of cat, one type of rat, so on and so forth. But looks like from this chart we will be getting a wider variety of those. Except for Siamese cat, which has a link to Animagus, and the file names we'll be talking about at Animagus later on in this video. And of course the white cat is going to be appearing in Transfiguration. But still, nevertheless, we have plenty more options coming. Hopefully we'll be able to customize our pets as well, and hopefully able to name them as well. Here's some more information, some dialogues with regards to the characters that I talked about earlier, and of course Percy Weasley, as I have mentioned before, and I forgot to mention this last time, but of course Oliver Wood as well will be coming to Hogwarts Mystery in year 5, or rather he's already present in Hogwarts in year 4 as of right now, because he's a year 1 student as your main character is in year 4. We will see Percy and Oliver in year 4, but if not, we will definitely see them in year 5. Oh, and of course, as you probably already know, Moaning Myrtle's bathroom will be unlocked in year 5, which means we will definitely be able to see Moaning Myrtle as well in year 5. Now here is a slightly minor spoiler with regards to with the path that your character will take in year 5. Basically, as we know, one of the locations in Hogwarts Mystery, as I'm sure you must have explored, is the prefect's bathroom. Obviously, it makes sense. If we're ever going to enter this bathroom, we would need to be a prefect, and I'm pretty sure our main character will be a prefect in year 5. Of course, there have been instances where students can enter the prefect's bathroom while not being a prefect, but I'm pretty sure the main character will be a prefect, and even if it's not, we will definitely be at least entering the prefect's bathroom at one point in time. The kitchens, as well, as you probably know, will also be unlocked in year 5, where we'll be able to interact with some house elves. And of course, as is tradition, every new year there is a new class that gets unlocked. In year 2 we had gotten Transfiguration unlocked, in year 3 we had got Herbology, in year 4 it was Care of Magical Creatures, and it looks like in year 5 it will be History of Magic, as we can see the model for Professor Binns and some couple of funny anecdotes with regards to Professor Binns' class. Further on, we can see some of the magical creatures of the Wizarding World, namely Dementor, Thestral, a Welsh Dragon, and an Acromantula. As we know, these are creatures that we will probably learn in the Care of Magical Creatures in Professor Kettleman's class, so probably we'll be seeing these characters, or rather these creatures, in the Care of Magical Creatures class. Personally, I'm very excited for the Dementors. That would be very cool. Oh, and also the dragon. That's very cool. Now here's just some random text about getting detention. I'm not going to go through it in too much detail for that. Further on over here, I'm probably going to just blur this out on screen because it does contain some spoilers, but let's just say there's going to be a new student who will be an Animagus, and there is an existing student that we already know who exists in the storyline who could potentially be an Animagus as well, or will be an Animagus in year 5. Here's just some more information about Animagus. We don't need to go into too much details for that. Alright, the bottom half of this does contain some spoilers, so I'm just going to blur that out, but the top half of this, as I said before, the Dans and the Weird Sisters have been mentioned again. It's probably not a coincidence that the Dans and Weird Sisters have been grouped together because I am very sure we will be seeing them in the same place. Speaking of the Animagus, here are some files with regards to the Animagus. It looks kind of creepy, to be honest, but I mean, I'm sure the animation will look good. Just the pictures alone may not give it justice. And of course the Full Stars Crest event will make its return probably next week once Year 4 Chapter 12 gets released. As you can see over here in Year 4 Chapter 12, there'll be a new event, and the theme for this one will be beachwear. So like how we have gotten the pajama party before, it looks like this time around the event would be centered around beachwear. So cool. Further on as we move along over here, it's just some lines of text which I don't want to dive into too much detail because for now it probably just won't make too much sense. So let's just scroll through these. Oh, of course, there's a new location as well. You probably must have noticed this as well. When you click on the staircase icon as you move along through Hogwarts, one of the locations over there is Diagon Alley, which is currently locked. And just like how we get a new class every year, as is tradition, we should also get a new location unlocked in year 5, and that would be Diagon Alley. And I'm very sure there'll be a hidden energy location spot in Diagon Alley once it does get released. So it looks like we will be able to explore quite a bit of Diagon Alley in terms of Nocturne Alley, Leaky Cauldron, Gringotts, plenty of good stuff coming in year 5. Though it kind of doesn't make sense. We should have been able to access Diagon Alley since year 1 and not year 5, but whatever. And just some more lines of text over here which I don't want to dive into because like I said, it probably just won't make too much of sense if I just say it out right now. But this bottom over here, which I have blurred out for you guys, this one over here contains major spoilers for the end of year 4. I'm not going to dive into that because I don't want to spoil it for any of you, but let's just say for those of you who have been speculating as to who R is, well, it's going to be pretty interesting to see who that will be. And that is pretty much it for what is coming in the near future for the end of year 4 and the beginning of year 5, or at least year 5 in general. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, which will be hopefully pretty interesting because it's the 31st of July.